What's up guys, it's Arion Trades and today I'm going to be explaining to you guys what a candlestick is. It'll be everything you need to know about a candlestick, and it's just the most basic thing of trading. If you don't understand what a candlestick is, you would not be able to read the charts. So what is a candlestick? A candlestick is a candle that represents price movement for a time period. For example, 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, etc. Let me show you guys an example. Here's a bullish candle and here's a bearish candle. Let me explain this to you with a diagram. So here's a bullish candle and here's a bearish candle. A bullish candle opens at the bottom, it closes at the top, and this candle represents a time frame. So let's say this is a 5-minute bullish candle. This is basically telling me within 5 minutes where price went. The start of the 5 minutes, we opened over here, and as the 5 minutes went by, we went up to, let's say, 26,297 on NQ, and then we went, let's say by the 3rd or 4th minute, we went to 907.75. That would be classified as the low. But as soon as that 5-minute duration has passed, the candle closes, and that can be found at the top. A bearish candle is just the opposite. A bearish candle would represent price moving downwards, while a bullish candle represents price moving upwards. A bearish candle, instead of opening at the bottom like a bullish candle, it opens at the top. Let's say this is also a 5-minute candle. So the 5 minute starts and we open at this price, 26,192.75. As that 5 minute goes by, we drop down to 25,900. Let's say we're on the 4th minute and, we go all the way to 26,290. As soon as that 5 minute ends, we close at 26,003.50. So remember, a candlestick represents a time duration. So a candlestick can be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. You can just change the time frame literally on your trading view. As you can see, there's a lot of time frames you can use for your candlesticks. These are my favorites. I don't need any other time frames. So remember, the main difference between a bullish candle and a bearish candle is that the bullish candle opens at the bottom and closes at the top, and a bearish candle opens at the top and closes at the bottom. A bullish candle is going up and a bearish candle is going down, and that's why it opens and closes the other way. And what does this really mean? Green just means that you close above open, aka the buyers won, and red just means that you close below open, indicating that the sellers won. Let me show you guys different examples of candlesticks. A more bullish candlestick would have a less of a wick and a big body. Same thing with a very bearish candlestick. There's a lot of sellers here, so the candle is bigger. As you can see, as the candle becomes less bullish, the body becomes smaller. Same thing with the bearish candlestick. The body starts to become slower as it becomes less bearish. I also want you guys to pay attention to the doji candle. It's basically like telling you that there's indecision in the market. When it isn't so much one way or the other way and it's just completely balanced, it just means that buyers and sellers are the same. So it's an indecision candle. What are some important things to know about candlesticks? Strength clues. A big body equals a strong move and a small body equals indecision. Here's a rejection clue. A long wick equals rejection. Price tried and failed, but it snapped back. You can't strictly trade off just candlesticks, but obviously the context matters the most. Candles mean more at support resistance levels or supply demand or key levels. Don't ever just trade the candlestick. Use the candles to confirm your model. You should use them as a confluence, which is going to help you, understand what's going on. Let me show you guys an example on the chart. Let's look at a bullish candlestick. If you had to identify where this bullish candlestick opens, closes, high or low, what would you say? I'm going to go over it with you guys. The bullish candlestick opens here. The high is that little wick you see. I know you guys see that little wick. That's the high, and that would be the low. This is exactly where it closes. And as you can see, this is a very bullish candlestick. The body is huge. Now let's look at a bearish example. So remember, a bearish candlestick is just the opposite. So instead of opening at the bottom, it opens at the top. So here's where it opens. This would be the low. This would be the high. And this is where the candlestick would close. Although this isn't a very bearish candle, it is still bearish. This would be an example of a very bearish candle as the body is huge. This was a super simple video about just the basics of candlesticks. I feel like this is most of what you need to know about the candlesticks. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.
I don't ever get no rest. Working, I ain't even got a desk.